Sometimes it's wrong, sometimes it's right. For every win, someone must fail. There comes a point when you exhale, yeah. Say shoot, shoo-be-doo. Hell, I can do the tribute better than a damn Jennifer Lopez. No, y'all heard about her allegedly, reportedly talking about she's going to do a tribute to Whitney at this year's Grammys. But then they came back and said, no, she didn't say that. I think she put out a statement saying she didn't do that. But even if it's not a tribute, I want her to sing anything Whitney. The Voice deserves better than that crackling, shaky, non-tone having voice. Just stick to dancing and barely acting, Jennifer Lopez. But anyway, that's not why I'm on live. I know I can't cover all the topics. I just point out the ones that really jump out at me. But everyone else has gotten on it, on this particular topic, because this just happened. Shout out to TD Hip Hop and everyone else who's trying to get the word out. I've been going kind of steady on who black people decide to call coons and buck dancing and propped up by the white man. I've been going pretty hard on that because it needs to be corrected. The only way you become a coon and a buck dancer if you are an identified black conservative or Republican. And I find it totally ridiculous to be ridiculous. So, but when you pay attention to it, the real coons for the white folks, the real buck dancers for white power structure are actually black people who identify themselves as liberals and Democrats. For real. And not one black person in black America actually calls them out on they buck dancing and cooning. And I don't know how they see that. I said, okay, damn, as soon all you gotta do is be black and consider yourself a Republican, you've automatically buck dancing and cooning. Now, do black conservatives do a little buck dance? Of course they do. They're part of a political party. But to pretend that you don't see the extreme buck dancing and cooning that the black left does is ridiculous. It's just, and then I invite you to go to your black neighborhoods where those same black Democrats represent those neighborhoods, and you'll see the difference. But this buck dancing, bootlicking, crying on TV, lame ass, just too big for the shit he does. Like, I call him a Terry Crews of politics. He allows the white power structure to grab his balls every chance. Hell, he even opens his legs. That damn Van Jones. God, we thought we had heard the last of him for 2022. This motherfucker comes back with a vengeance. And the video's up there. All you gotta do is check out TD Hip Hop on YouTube. You can go just look up the video itself. Well, the video itself on probably any social media platform, but mainly YouTube. Van Jones was just speaking at a Jewish event. Oh, let me go across it. In New York recently. And in his speech, now, nobody told him to do this, but let me tell you about, this is the buck dance and the bootlicking. He gets up there, I don't know why he was invited, but my friend Mary Max, and get well soon, Mary Max. She reminded me of how he accepted that $100 million from, I was just about to say it, Amazon creator, the owner and creator of Amazon, that white guy. And so I guess he's buck dancing and cooning for it. This motherfucker, Van Jones, crying on TV every chance he gets, whining and bitching, just too big for that shit. He gets on that stage in front of all those Jews and tells them, I want to apologize on behalf of my community for sitting silent as one of our icons, Kanye West, spreads all of those anti-Semitic remarks. especially, and I want to apologize, especially on behalf of black men. This is what he said. Go look at the video. And he goes further to throw black folks under the bus as if black people are the ones attacking Jewish white folks. And when you look at the history, it is Jewish white folks who've always attacked, denigrated, berated, degraded the persons and the images of black people. Go back to when they owned a large percentage of the slave trade, when they funded a lot of slave ships. It was Jews who created the movie called Birth of a Nation to put out the stereotype of the evil black, sex-hungry black man chasing after the white woman, which gave rise to the KKK. Jewish Hollywood put that out there. It was Jewish Hollywood that created the black stereotypes of buckwheat, stymie, farina. Y'all heard of them? Remember our gang? They created the black stereotypes. It was a white Jew, who put on blackface to mimic the big lips of black people and had a whole vaudeville show and a movie called the something singer. And he sang that song. His name was Al Jolson. Look up Al Jolson, and everything about what I'm saying you'll see in his bio. Al Jolson was a Jewish white man in the 1920s that put on total black paint. And he used to sing the song, "Mammy, Mammy, how I love you, Mammy, Mammy." That was Jewish people. And then also, shout out to Mary Max and others. No, it was Mary Max as well as TD Hip Hop. There's a lot of history that we don't read. Jewish people have been the gnat on the ass of the black community, the tick on the ass of the black community for 150 years. And then they'll throw out a couple of things. Well, Swimmerman and those two Jews died with those blacks during the Civil Rights Movement. Shut up. But y'all ain't gonna, whenever y'all talking about the Jewish Holocaust, y'all never mention the black Germans that were murdered along with y'all. They don't ever include black people when it comes to the suffering of it. No, they separate them like, no, but we really walked the burning sands. We're really hurt. We had to carry our small hats in our hands and carry our locks from on the side of our face in our hands, our curls in our hands. We really suffered when that's not true. And Van Jones got his little bitch ass up there talking about he represents heterosexual, masculine, straight men. Man, what's wrong with these niggas? But anyway, Van Jones is a Democrat. And how come black Americans, those who vote Democrat, to the point that they'll give up their firstborn to the Democratic Party? How come y'all never call those blacks? And not just Van Jones, there's tons of black liberals, black Democrats who always sell out the black race. Always. They fight against reparations. They fight against families, the nuclear family. All they push is abortion, anti-nuclear family policies. All they do is give money to whites and Jews in Ukraine, Israel. But whenever you bring up reparations to any one of these black Democrats, they got all kinds of excuses for why. Well, I can't. Stacey Abrams, I can't. Blacks aren't the only people who are voting. And then, or she said, well, sure, blacks, Native Americans, minorities, all disenfranchised minority groups. Bitch, we talking about reparations for black Americans, foundational black Americans, American descendants of slavery. That's not Jew. That's not Native American. That's not minorities, not disenfranchised groups. I'm so sick of these Negroes, but I'm so sick of us not understanding that the two-party system doesn't give a damn about either one. Neither one gives a damn about our race in this country. But we just give it to them and give it to them. But then you let these black Democrats, these black folks who identify as Democrat, just disrespect and degrade and talk crazy to. Find the videos where that loudmouth ass old bitch, what's her name? I retract my time. I will retract my time. What's that old whore's name? That disrespected black men because they decided not to vote Democrat in 2020. What's her name? That old broad. I retract my time. That old hoe. She talks smart to black folks. Then you got Jim Clyburn. Black dude asking about reparations. Why you keep fucking with me? You know, what's wrong with y'all? I know y'all see those videos like I see them, but y'all pretend not to see those videos because y'all keep watching. Let me see what black person that call themselves a Republican so we can go all in on them, but y'all purposely ignore these black Democrats who do nothing but denigrate, lie, and exploit poor blacks and blacks in general just so they can get a leg up. And I keep telling y'all, all these black Democrats who do this, if y'all would just ask them or pay attention, I guess they're either two things. They're black gays or black Greeks. That's who they are. That's who's keeping our race at the bottom. Those two groups of blacks who y'all claim as leaders, those are the two ones that sell black people out every election cycle. Black gays and black Greeks. Damn. And I don't hate them. I'm just pointing out information, facts. Go look at your black neighborhood. I guarantee you, if it's a shithole, your representative is a black Greek or a black gay. I guarantee you. Or they're both. Or some old church person that think Jesus Christ is supposed to push policy for them. So Van Jones, you know, dude, we sick of you. We're sick of you. We're sick of the Democratic Party. You know, this country's big enough where we can do a lot of stuff on our own. Doesn't make any damn sense. We still have voting like children. Someone reminded me on my post the other day, you know, Lyndon Baines Johnson said that I will have Negroes voting for Democrat for the next 200 years, and I'll be damned. His prediction came true. We act like we just gonna lose some if we don't try something else. And also pay attention. Don't just pay attention to Herschel Walker. Don't just pay attention to Larry Elders. Don't just pay attention to Candace Owens. Don't pay attention to all these folks that are identified as black and Republican. Pay attention to these damn Democrats. Remember, Malcolm talked about the fox and the wolf. Neither one of them is worth a damn. But we just let the foxes just run through the hen house, run through the neighborhood, eating up chicken, swallowing eggs, chicken eggs, killing babies. Yeah, I said it. Making any damn sense. But anyway, in case y'all didn't know, let me get myself together. Cause I got about 3 or 4 clients I have to see today to make sure their lives are balanced. Amen. Make sure they're okay. I guess this is my therapy. Letting y'all know, but I have to also make sure the people who entrust their mental health to me, make sure they get what they pay for and plus more. As a counselor, I've never just given what people pay for. I've always given them more because these are human beings that's trying to figure out a way. And I've always tried to do my part to give them that clarity that they seek and that understanding whenever they came to my office. So, but I want to say this, y'all. I do have this short story. It's like 50 pages. It's entitled The Greatest Pain Ever Felt. I call it a short story. It's like 50 pages, and it's in PDF format. It's only $10. The title of it is The Greatest Pain Ever Felt, Conversation with Absent Biological Father Who Never Wanted to Be Found. Dr. Fred, what's up, man? Layla, how you doing, sweetheart? DeMille, what's good? And so, what I say, the greatest pain ever felt, conversation with absent biological father who never wanted to be found. Talks about the story when I first met my biological dad by accident. I found out about him at age 22. And so, it's only $10, $sign Rico the Opinionist. If you decide to hit your boy up, please send an email address for that so I can email that PDF file, that PDF copy to you. Y'all go back to having your lunch. I just want to share that. And so I can get ready, get prepared mentally, and spiritually for my clients today. But y'all be cool. This is one of those beautiful days. I have my jacket on because, you know, I didn't feel like carrying it, but now I'm going to take it off and carry it because the sun is coming out. This Texas weather is something different. Well, I know tomorrow going to be the high of 40. But it is what it is. Dr. Fred, what you been doing, bro? I ain't heard from you. Hope all is well. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all be cool. We'll talk again in the future. Peace.